Hello, my Pollo gang. This is Bukami desu. Today, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different today. Um, I am just gonna put this right off the bat. This was actually inspired by Keefster's video of his video game collection. And shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you, Keefster, for giving me this idea, actually. And I'm gonna show you in parts, kind of parts depending on what games I'm going to showcase. Today, I'm going to be showcasing my Xbox 360 games plus my current Xbox One games. And because I'm kind of like a minimalist collector, because I honestly don't have much games, to be honest. So, without further ado, I'll start with the smallest and work my way to the biggest. So I'll start with my Xbox 360 games that is right next to me. So I'm going to start with the Kingdom Hearts 3. The Kingdom Hearts 3 game. So I'll show you the back. Right, front and center, my boy. Okay. Then we have one of my favorite games that my brother decided to leave is Titanfall. I know it still has the GameStop pre-order thing, or pre-owned thing. This was the first Titanfall game before Titanfall 2 came out. So we got Titanfall. And then next we have the first Destiny game. Which, I know it obviously is the Collaection, which adds on the DLCs, but I don't think I have them on here. To be honest, I know it's a little ripped here. To be honest. Here's the back. Source still has, for some reason, an R rating, apparently, even though this is rated T. And this was kind of like my first game into going into Destiny, when Destiny was kind of like big and popular, I guess, before Destiny 2, which I have, and I've played mostly through the DLCs of the second game. I just haven't gone through the Witch and Nightfall. I haven't tried. So that's Destiny. Then you got the first Overwatch, which, actually, funny story, to be honest. I actually played this when the red box, I think it's still around. Like, the red boxes where they used to, like, had video games. And I got this through a red box at one point before I actually got the game. And, honestly, it was like, I never thought I'd be playing this game. I've only played it through level 10, and, I kind of stopped when I had to give it back. But then I played this almost constantly. But not as much as I do now, since Overwatch 2 is now out, and you can't, like, it's a shame that you can't, like, play this anymore, since it's taken over by the sequel game, Overwatch 2, so it's kind of sad. I wish you could still play it now. The next, now we're going to the biggie ones. We're going into the anime ones. Well, some of it, yeah, it's mostly anime, but I'll start with this, with Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. I actually got this when it first came out, but I couldn't play it for like a week, cause why not? So this was kind of off, especially since this is one of the games I've gotten since, when Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker came out. And honestly, to be honest, I lost the disc to this thing for nearly probably 2 years now. And then I find it when we were moving our stuff around. I find it behind on a wall where my fridge was. And I'm like, are you serious? So, just get a little rundown. The disc is in here. We'll start with, okay. Then we got Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, the fourth and I think final installment of the Ninja Storm series, Ultimate Ninja Storm series. And the funny story, I actually pre-ordered this game, to be honest, since my brother had an Xbox One, and I had all the DLCs on it, pretty much all of them. But then since now I can't use my brother, like I have my own account now, but I can't specifically use my brother's now since he has all the DLCs, and I have to work my way up again with the DLCs and through the story again. So, and I even got like a glow in the dark poster. It's probably in my room still. Yeah, it's still hung up on the wall. A poster of the game. So, and it actually glows in the dark. I've tried. Now for this one, I know you might be thinking, I know people are gonna hate me for it. Please don't judge me. But I have Jump Force for the Xbox One. Yes, I have a couple versions of Jump Force. So here's the first one I actually initially got. But to be honest, I finished this version of the game. I know people say it's gonna be mediocre, or it's bad, or it's not like J-Star V3 Plus, but another game I'll showcase later on. But to be honest, I'm just giving you my personal opinion on freaking Jump Force. Jump Force is fine. Like, it's okay. But then again, they make Goku slap, dude. Like, my god. Like, I know they only have the Japanese voices, but god darn, they make him look so good. Naruto looks like a banger. Luffy just looks... Ooh, Luffy looks good, to be honest. Luffy looks good. I mean... And then, oh boy, we got some goody ones. Then we got Fighter Z for the Xbox One. Da-da-da. Surprise. And I've gotten most of the DLCs. I did purchase a season pack, which included with Gogeta and Super Saiyan Power Gogeta and Baby Vegeta. So, yeah. Still has a tag on it, too. Still has the tag up in the front, I think. Yeah, still has the tag. I don't know how much this was when I bought it. What else? Okay, we got Xenoverse 2, which still has a pre-owned tag when I first got this, and working my way up again. So, yes, I have a few versions of Xenoverse 2 and Fighter Z. I forgot to mention that. So, and last but certainly not least, we have DBZ Kakarot. Huh? DBZ Kakarot. DBZ Kakarot. I have... Okay, just a little thing. I have not played the Bardock DLC yet. I plan on getting the DLC for this game. For Kakarot. I just have to finish Resurrection F, the second half. And then Warrior of Hope, which is Trunks's. So I've yet to get to Bardock, so... And I'm hoping with the next DLC that's coming out later, like, I'm really hoping that it goes back to Dragon Ball, but if it doesn't, that's fine. But if it does, oh, I'm going to be excited for it. So, I know that the lighting is bad, but these are all my Xbox One games. Ta-da! Now, I'm going to move these aside, actually. We're going to get to the biggie one. The biggie one. We're going to get to the 360 games now. So first, introducing the lineup is the Dreamcast Collection, which includes... hold on, let me read this, actually. Okay, I had to read it for a second, because of the lighting. Bass Fishing, Sega Bass Fishing, Sonic Adventure, which is actually just an Xbox 360 port of Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. So, yeah. We have Space Channel 5 Part 2 and Crazy Taxi. I've played all of these games except Crazy Taxi. So I played Space Channel 5 2. I played all through Sonic Adventure and actually beat it, thank God. And I played a little bit through Sega Bass Fishing, which is honestly just a chill game, to be honest. And then with Sonic Adventure, oh god, I have to go through the regular scene of frickin' Big the Cat. I know people don't like him in Sonic Adventure, and he's been like kind of like a little bit hated. But then when you get to Sonic Frontiers, like I'm still playing the game. Like he's like chill. He's like he doesn't even know how he even got there, to be honest. Even Sonic didn't even know how he got there, and he freaking went through that portal like it was like the freaking pasta. Like, really? Listen here. Sorry if it gets blurry. Next we have the Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed. And no, I don't have Metal Sonic in here, so that kind of is saddening. I wish I did. I played this a buttload when it first came out, so still got it. And I know people are gonna be complaining like, "Why is it all Sonic games?" I'm like, "Excuse me, like it's my preference on what games I can want to play, so I have yet to try and see if any of these games are actually backwards compatible with my Xbox One. So, let's keep moving. Then I have Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I actually played both the War of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron all the way through. And the War of Cybertron I got from like it was like a video game rental store. It was kind of like with like, with Blockbuster and whatever. I got that from like a local video store. And actually, to be honest, that was actually when I'll put this down for now. That was when I actually got exposed to Dragon Ball before I even know it. Because I was still during that Sonic phase, I guess. I was during the Sonic phase. And I didn't even notice these games. I'm like, okay, we got Raging Burst Limit for Xbox 360. Which I didn't even know it was a Dragon Ball game. And I didn't even know who these characters were at the time. But I also got to experience Budokai 3 for the Wii. Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Yes, it was Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That was... Okay, I think my first Dragon Ball game was actually... it was actually like a demo of like one of those DS games. And I got it through my Wii. Like you can connect your DS Lite with your Wii and it'll have you play demos. And a Dragon Ball game was in there, and I didn't even really know. It was like where you play as Kid Goku, and you're fighting off within, I think it was going to the Muscle Tower, I think. And that was the first game I ever got exposed to it, but I didn't realize it, and I discarded that from my head. Then, when I went back to that video store to see what games to play, then I was experienced to Burst Limit. Then, no, it was Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And then it was Burst Limit. That was when, like, it kind of disregarded it from my head. And that was when, the whole thing was like, that was during the Sonic phase before getting into the anime phase years later with, like, Dragon Ball or whatever. So, yeah. Just wanted to tell that story. Next we have, okay, just to let you know, the disc to this, it's not existent. There's actually a different game in here. I'll show it to you. It's really old, but I actually have the old Bakugan game that came out. Bakugan Battle Rollers. And I also was a big fan of the show, even though it was marketed to like for their toys or whatever. And I've yet to play Battle Planet's new game. I've played through here, Defenders of Destroya. Oh no, Defenders of the Core, and then that weird other Dragon. Why am I thinking of Dragon Ball when I'm thinking of Bakugan? That weird DS Bakugan game, and I think that was it before they rebrand. It went into a hiatus for years, and then rebranded as Bakugan Battle Planet. So later on. So just to let you know, there's no NASCAR game in here. There was until Bakugan stole it. So just want to let you guys know. Straighten these up right here. Okie dokes. Next we have the original Xenoverse game for the Xbox 360. The first game. Before the second one. And this was kind of like my first proper introduction into Dragon Ball. Was of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. And pretty much, all of my friends have been talking about it with me. It's like, oh, like when I was first like playing this game, I got stuck towards. I know I did level up and I was stupid. I was stuck where the Cell Saga was, and I couldn't get past it. But I also have a digital PS3 version of this game, which I'm surprised it actually still works. And you know, I have it intact. It's still here. It's still intact. Still intact in all of its glory. So I'm gonna move my leg for a second. Alrighty, do this for a little bit. We'll make it sideways actually this time. Next will be Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. Was it the first? I think I know I'll show it later on, but another game I'll show sooner is before this game. And like I brought this to like a friend's and we played together and like the story and whatever. And like this was kind of like the second Naruto game I get before Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. So right up the alley there. And next you got my first ever Sonic game on an Xbox is Sonic Generations. My first ever when I got my Xbox 360 for Christmas. I wanted the Xbox 360 for Christmas, and the other was a new Sonic game. So I guess when Sonic Generations came out, I was like super happy, and I beat it. So like I have other versions of it, so I'll show those off in the next video. Then we got, please don't hate me. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say this multiple times. Please don't hate me if I have these games. I have the Sonic 06 game. And short story, I was literally halfway through done with this game. And then all of a sudden, the game decided to completely erase all the stuff that I worked for. Completely erased all of my stuff. And I was mad and I had to restart all of the stuff, especially Silver's stinking, that certain place in the thing where it was with him and Amy, Silver and Amy. Oh my gosh. I don't like it, and it took me many tries to even figure that out. So I don't know if I can play this game again, but I don't know if it's guaranteed if I want to play this. After the stuff it give me, the hardest stuff it want to give me. You want to explain that, Sonic 06? Next we have Sonic Unleashed, right here. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed, right here. In all of its glory. This is the Xbox 360 version. I have a couple others, but I think some of them I've lost. So, that. Then please don't criticize. I have Sonic Free Riders when I first got the Kinect for my Xbox 360 when this game came out. And I also realized how poorly received this game got. It was so bad. Like, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put this down straight right there. Like, I'm just gonna remove this. I thought Sonic 06 was the most baddest Sonic game you can ever play. But no, you got sticking. I'm gonna put you back. like, I got exposed to this game, and then I decided, okay, after like a couple races, never play it again. Never played it since. And you know what? I'm going to show proof. I still have my Kinect right there. Right stick in here. I still have it. It still works. It honestly still works. I've tried it. It still works. It's in pristine condition. I have not touched it in years. And I've tried using it for like full body and stuff. Oh god, it's horrendous. To say the least. But it's I have a buttload of things that I want to that like don't mind that. Don't mind this. Don't mind this. And then last, but certainly not least, the last final video game to show today is, I'll just put it up here, Sega Superstar Tennis. And I got this from a Cumberland Farms back in the day. Yeah, back in the day when I first got this game. Yep, still has the price tag of only $15. And there you go. It's in pristine condition. And I'm pretty sure I have a buttload of the other games in a certain thing, but, like, you know what? That's fine. So, yeah. That is all. Hello. I'm going to put you down here. I'm going to try to speed you up a bit. These are my final Xbox One games. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Then you got the Xbox 360 games right here. Right front and center. Both games. So I hope you liked this really shitty video that I put up. If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to turn this over. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to, if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a like if you wanted to. You can give it a like if you want. You can subscribe if you want. You can also comment and share this video if you guys want. You can share it all around with your friends if you want to. So, I also, lastly, before I end this video, I would like to give a shout out to Keepster for actually giving me this idea. But it should be my fault because I procrastinated so much to get this done. So, this is Bulgabidaza signing off for the day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.